first transfer window and a late deal. It's a good initiation for that one.
Yeah, it was a player I'd admired for quite a while. I'd worked with him before when he was 18. I took him in at Southend from Peterborough, so I was a big admirer of his qualities, of his ability. He's a player that I've looked at for quite a while. He's a championship player, in all honesty. So I was pleased with it, to be fair, but I wasn't particularly pleased with how the day was. I was just knackered at the last minute and that. So. And I was getting frustrated and disappointed because we've had so many doors closing on us. But we got him in, and I think perseverance paid off.
Okay, so talking about the player, and having seen him play a couple of times, is it safe to say that he hasn't quite fulfilled his potential yet?
Yeah, he's got bags of potential. He's got masses of potential and ability, and now it's up to us. It's up to our job. And as you know, you'll probably know me by now, I love a challenge. To try and get that out of him and to try and push him on. He has got a lot of championship experience. He's been promoted last season as well. So he's a natural winner. He wants to win. He's a feisty character, and I think I don't want to speak too early, but I do think he's one of the best attack-minded players in this division. Okay,
so for those gassers who haven't seen him play, just give a bit of a lowdown on what to expect. Hopefully.
Well, hopefully goals. Yeah, he'll create as well. I mentioned that last night when he came. I think he'll create. He'll be the physical presence. He'll be that mobility. He'll hold the ball up. He's got good link play, and he sees the picture early. And he's got a hell of a left foot on him. He's got a hammer of a left foot as well. So he's rather unique. There's not too many strikers of his size, of his pace, of his build that are left-footed. He ticks a lot of boxes, and fingers crossed he can bring the goals that we badly need.
Okay, so that was the late signing, the early one also from Coventry, Agogo coming in, a bit more experience perhaps.
Yeah, Abs is a great kid. Abs is a natural leader. He's a strong character. He's a leader, and if you wanted anybody for the situation we're in, he's the ideal candidate. Again, he's another one that I'm a long-term admirer of. Again, it was patience. I was speaking to him for quite a bit. He was someone I mentioned in the summer as well when I was coming in to the club. So it was nice. It was nice that we could add the two additions to us, and with the addition of Gabriel Osho as well, that strengthens the spine of the team, gives us good options, gives us good choices. So yes, I'm relatively pleased, to be honest, with the business we've done over the last 2-3 weeks.
Okay, so obviously went later than you would have liked last night. You don't seem to have lost any hair. Just talk me through yesterday.
Not lost any, but I've got some more grey. Yeah, yesterday was. I went in to work yesterday. Must have been I don't know 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Just obviously to look at the DVD and to tidy up from the other night, and looking forward to Southend and things like that. You know, the bits and pieces that you do. So you're working in the morning. You make your way across then to the Mem. And I've just been sitting there. The phone has been ringing. It's just been. Yesterday was absolutely chaotic. It was an experience. I won't say a pleasant experience, but it was an experience I hope I don't have to experience again, to be honest. Given the circumstances, my late arrival and things like that at the football club as manager, it was probably one that was unavoidable. But in future, I'd like to do my work a little bit earlier. I'd like to make my signings a little bit earlier, and I'd like to have all that taken care of and looked after, whereby I could do what one or two other managers who I greatly admire were doing last night, and sitting back and looking at the chaos from afar. Where I'd like to work a window in advance, if that makes sense. But again, it couldn't have been helped. Circumstances is what they were, and we made the best of the situation.
Okay, so a couple of players going out. Is that a case of just freeing up space in the squad, or getting them more game time than they've been having?
Well, the lads wanted to play. I've said this. Stefan wanted to play. Kyle Bennett wanted to play. Now, they haven't played a lot under myself, so I couldn't deny players first team football. The same with Tom Broadbent when he come to see me. There were players that I would have kept, I would have held on to, but that would have been me being selfish, me being greedy. The lads wanted to play, and I have to respect that, and I have to allow them and give them the opportunity to go out and play. It was becoming increasingly obvious that neither was going to play much under myself at this club. And we just had to sit down with them, and I just told them, and they were brilliant. They're good people, good pros. I don't have anything negative to say about them, and I'm sure they'll go on and do exceptionally well at their football clubs. And look, I have no problems with if they want to pick up the phone, advice, or whatever the case may be. If they want to come back, or when they come back, whatever the case may be, they want to play first team football, and I'm an admirer of people like that. Far too many players in the modern day game are just quite happy to sit back and take the money and not play, not put a shift in. I'm glad that these boys wanted to, and that's a massive pat on the back for the Kyle Bennetts, the Tom Broadbents and the Stephen Paynes. They want to get out and play first team football.
Okay, so new signings available if selected for Southend?
Yeah, they're certainly in the squad. I've got a squad of 20 bodies. I've got headaches, I've got problems, because I've got a team in form. I've got a team with the bit between their teeth, really taking on board the information that we've been giving them, the tactics and the game plans. The biggest problem for me now is trying to pick a team, and the bigger problem I'll have then is trying to pick a bench. So we are getting stronger. We are getting better mentally and physically. And the lads will be really fired up and ready to go to Southend and get the 3 points which we felt we deserved the other night, but we didn't get.
Obviously enjoying the Christmassy weather at the moment. I'm not sure it's quite so snowy over in Southend, but it is going to be cold. Is that something that you have to sort of prepare for? And I suppose there's a possibility the game might not even go on. Well,
look, I think the English season consists of the 4 seasons. And sometimes that's even in one day. But look, it's not something I haven't seen before. Games being called off is not something we've seen before. Games going ahead late on, snow on pitches, orange balls, whatever the elements throw at us, we'll deal with it. There's very little we can do. We can't control the elements. But it's I'm sure we'll have a snowball fight going along the way somewhere, and we'll make the best of it. We'll have a bit of fun. But when the referee blows that whistle tomorrow, we'll be switched on, and we'll enjoy the battle.